Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to your first homework video. So basically what this is gonna be, I'm gonna walk you through some things that you need to be watching at home so you can be ready for class on Monday. I'm recording this on Friday, so I expect all of you to watch this over the weekend so you can be ready whenever you come in on Monday. Everyone should have this sheet. This is the sheet I gave you before you left on Friday, so make sure to take some time to find this, please. You're gonna need a pencil. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. I'm gonna be displaying that sheet right here, and I'm gonna walk you through each one of the base 10 blocks. Understanding what each one of these means is going to be critical for for Monday's lesson. So let's begin. This is the first one you have. It's let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Okay. Now, in previous grades, you have learned that each one of these base 10 blocks is, well, the cube, the flat, the rod, and the actual unit. You have learned that each one of those has a specific value. However, in 5th grade, we're going to be talking about some decimals. And no longer will this be 1. No longer will the rod be 10. No longer will the flat be 100. And no longer will the cube be 1,000. They're gonna, whenever we talk about decimals, they kind of change value. Okay, so keep that in mind as we are going through this. Now, this big cube. Let's begin with this one. And I don't know what do you want to call it? Let's call it just a block, right? Also, let's write here block. Or a hole. Yeah, let's call it a hole. Sorry. Let's call it a hole because it's one whole block. Okay, there are not any missing pieces. It's one complete whole. Okay, if I have 2 of these, I'm gonna have, you guessed it, 2 holes. But for now, this is gonna be 1. Okay, and the number is gonna be 1 and 0/10. Okay, we don't say point. Okay, we're gonna say 1. Now, the fraction of this shape of your whole is gonna be 1/1. Okay, it's not missing any pieces. There's 1 block, and I have it's complete. Okay. Also, whenever you divide 1/1, 1 divided by 1 equals 1. Okay. So here we're gonna write 1 whole. Okay. Now, before we move on to the second one, let me just reiterate that this is 1 whole, and if I have 2, now it's gonna be 2 wholes. Okay. But remember, this is 1. Now from there, imagine that I took this one and I cut it into 10 parts. Okay? If I cut it into 10 parts, I'm gonna get 10 of these. 10 flats are gonna make 1 whole. You always gotta keep referencing back to your whole. Okay? So this one is called the flat. Okay, now think about it. If I cut the whole into 10 parts and I grab one of these, this is 1 out of 10. Okay, I need 10 flats to make 1 whole. So the decimal, well, let's do the fractions first. This is gonna be 1 out of 10 because one of these it's 1/10, but you need 10 to complete this block. And the way we write it is 0 and 1/10. Okay? And in word form, this is going to be called 1/10. Okay? Because you need 10 of these to make one whole. Now, let's pretend that I keep cutting this one. Okay, that I cut this one into 10 parts. Now the key here is to always reference back to your whole. If I cut this into 10 parts, I'm gonna get 10 rods. Okay, I'm gonna get 10 of these, make one of these. 10 rods make one flat. But we're not referencing back to the flat. We are referencing back to the whole. Okay, 10 rods are in one flat, right, in one of these. But since there are 10 here, there will be 100 rods. Think about it. Here, each one of these has 100 rods. So this is going to be 1/100th of a hole. This right here, rod. This is 1 out of 100 that fit in the hole. And the decimal is going to be 0 and 100. This is 1/100. Okay? Again, hay 10 de estos aquí. Por eso, este es una décima, porque existen 10 ahí, 1/10. ¿Okay? Para completar uno de estos ocupas 10. Para completar uno de estos ocupas 100 de estos. Okay? You need 100 of these to make one of these. That's why that is 1 out of 100. Más tengo uno de 100 que caben en ese cubo. Okay? And then the last one, muy chiquito. El que antes era 1, ahora se convirtió en 1000. Porque 1000 de estos, 1,000 of these, make one of these. Okay? So, este es your unit. Va a ser 0.001. This is 1 out of 1,000. So this will be 1,000. Lo importante, una de las cosas más importantes que tienes que recordar es que se le tiene que agregar el TH al final de cada una de estas, porque estas son fracciones, son partes de un entero. These names have a TH at the end because they're not wholes. This is not 10, it's 10th, 100th, and 1000th. Okay, that's a very key difference. So you gotta make sure that whenever you write it in word form, that's what it means. Okay? Again, this is one whole. Es un entero. No le falta nada. This one is a 10th because 10 of these fit into the whole. This is 100 because there are 100 rods in one hole. And this is 1,000th because there's 1,000 units here in the hole. All right? All right, chavos. Thank you for watching.